Are you experiencing issues that you thought were resolved last year? Are old problems creeping back into your life? Do you feel the need for change but aren't sure why? Well, you're not alone. Many of my clients have been facing similar struggles recently, and it all comes down to Capricorn and Pluto coming together again for a 2-month cosmic dance this September, before Pluto shifts back into Aquarius in November. Hi, I'm Sarah Wheeler. With 28 years as a therapist and over 50,000 client sessions later, and crafting horoscopes for the last 12 years, I'm here to share my extensive knowledge and experience. So, what's going on right now with Capricorn and Pluto? Let's start by breaking it down. Pluto moved into Aquarius in January 2024, and now it's back in Capricorn for one last round before settling into Aquarius from November for the next 20 years. This cosmic reunion is stirring things up in a very big way. Let's break down the influence of Capricorn and Pluto. This is a general overview of Pluto's transit in Capricorn, and it has been a significant astrological event, and its upcoming shift into Aquarius. One of the most notable effects of Pluto's presence in Capricorn has been to shake up our career and authority figures. We've seen major corporations and institutions crumbling. This has led to a sense of instability, but also an opportunity for innovation and progress. In this process, we've had to confront our own insecurities and limitations, leading to a more authentic and empowered sense of self. This has led to a greater awareness of the need for accountability and transparency in our institutions, and a call to reclaim our power. Meanwhile, we've also seen a rise in authority, highlighting the need for responsible leadership and the importance of questioning those in power. In our personal lives, Pluto in Capricorn has brought about a sense of restriction and limitation, forcing us to confront our own shadows and the parts of us that we've been trying to keep hidden. This has been a difficult but necessary process, as we've had to face our deepest fears and insecurities. However, this has also led to a greater sense of self-awareness and personal growth, as we've learnt to integrate our shadow selves and find a sense of wholeness. As Pluto transitions into Aquarius, we can expect a shift away from hierarchical structures and towards more decentralized and collective forms of power. So let's talk about how Capricorn really affects us first. Capricorn has a stubborn streak. It only changes when it wants to. Right now, Pluto, the god of the underworld, is paying Capricorn one final visit, forcing us to all face the things that we might have ignored or put off last year. This is the universe's way of telling us to clean our house, whether it's relationships, habits, mindsets, or anything else that no longer serves us. If you're feeling stuck or like something is off, this is probably why. You're being asked to reassess your life and ask yourself, what's in this for me? Am I ready for something new, or am I going to settle for more of the same? And by the way, if you're enjoying this content so far, please press the like button and subscribe to my channel. Your engagement really means a lot to me. And in this next section, I'm looking at the transition to Aquarius and Pluto's long-term impact. And stay on here for the tips that you need to make for your best 20 years. In Aquarius, Pluto's influence will be all about breaking free from the constraints of the past and embracing a more futuristic and innovative approach. This will bring about a greater sense of humanitarianism and a focus on the collective for good. We can expect a rise in social and environmental activism as individuals become more aware of their role in the larger scheme of things. This will also bring about a greater sense of connection and community as we begin to see ourselves as part of a larger whole. As Pluto moves into Aquarius, we can expect a major shift in the energy dynamics. The focus will no longer be on personal power and control, but on collective liberation and empowerment. This will bring about a greater sense of freedom and spontaneity as we begin to break free from the constraints of the past. As individuals become more focused on finding ways to make positive impact on the world. However, this shift will also bring about its own set of challenges as we navigate the unknown and find new ways to operate in a rapidly changing world. We'll need to be more open to change and willing to let go of our attachment to the way things have been done. Now, what's the real deal for us with Aquarius and Pluto? Aquarius is all about freedom, but Pluto, being Pluto, will make sure you earn it. If you don't take action now, Pluto will teach you some tough lessons over the next 2 decades. That's right, 20 years of transformation and growth are ahead of us. Give Pluto what he needs from you, and he will take care of you for this whole period. Ignore him at your peril. Be smart and set your intentions for the next 20 years. Work with him, and he will be your best friend. So here's the good news. you can make this energy work for you. Let's look at the 20-year plan. It's actually pretty simple. Make a plan for the next 20 years. Take a few minutes and write down 6 main areas of your life that are important to you, such as relationships. Do you want a long-term committed partnership, marriage, or what do you want in a relationship? Secondly, career. Where do you see your work going? Do you want to stay in the same job? Do you want to become your own boss? Or do you want to do something completely different? Thirdly, finances. What's your goal? More stability, wealth, or paying off debts? How much do you want to earn? How do you want to use your money? What is your challenge in terms of your earning power? Fourth, living arrangements. Do you want to move? Do you want to improve your home? Do you want to stay in the area that you're living in? Do you want to move far away? Or do you want to move abroad? What is your plan? 5, your family. What kind of relationships do you want to have with family members? Do you want an improvement, or do you need to move away from them? Or do you want to increase your input within your family structure? 6, personal growth. What new skills or experiences do you want to embrace? Do you need to learn something new? Do you want to switch up your earning abilities? What's your plan for the next 20 years? Do you want to retire, or do you want to stay doing what you love doing? Or is there a hobby or a new skill set that you can really put your mind to? This doesn't need to be complicated. Just create a skeletal plan and then add the details as you go along. By having this structure in place, you'll allow Pluto to help you create freedom and stability and your direction in your life for the next 20 years. Because Pluto wants you to have a plan. If you don't, then he's not going to be happy. Now, make your plan concrete. You don't just think about these things. You need to write them down, whether it's on your phone, on a piece of paper, a notebook. Physically write your goals. You've got about 6 weeks to get yourself in the right mindset and position, because once Pluto returns to Aquarius, life is going to take off in a way that you can't even imagine. It's going to be like a rocket ship to the moon. And even if you're watching this after November 2024, get doing all of this as soon as you possibly can, because it's very simple, and all you've got to do is write your plan, 6 bullet points, on a piece of paper or in your phone for the next 20 years. As we move forwards into this new era, it's essential that we stay aware of the astrological influences and how they're going to affect us and affect our lives going forwards. By doing so, we can make the most of the opportunities that come our way and navigate challenges with greater ease. Remember, the key to thriving in these times is to stay flexible, adaptable, and open to change. So, start writing down now, because that's you manifesting now. That's you telling the universe what you want, what you desire, and what you need. Don't just think about it. Think about what you need for the next 20 years. Start creating it, write it down. You'll be surprised by how quickly all these things start falling into place. If you found this helpful, don't forget to like this video and subscribe. Leave a comment below with one of the goals you're manifesting for the next 20 years. I'd love to hear from you. Thanks for watching, and remember, the universe is on your side. You just need to be ready to meet it halfway. Until next time, take care and start creating the life you truly want.